Shut up, be quiet. Shh. Shut up, stop crying. Shh. You don't wanna, you don't wanna, you don't wanna, you don't wanna.
Wonderful ladies and gentlemen, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you may be watching me from in this beautiful world of ours. I hope the Lord our God is taking care of you and keeping you safe like He is doing for me. Welcome to Nyabohanse channel. This is the home of information. My subscribers, I continue to thank you as we march on to 500 subscribers. For our new guests and visitors, welcome to this beautiful, amazing channel. Please watch up to the very end and share, like, and most importantly, smash the subscribe button so we can move to that 500 target. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much for the wonderful comments that I've been receiving. And like I said, I'm still trying as much as possible to respond to all of them. If I've not responded to your channel, to your comment yet, I am coming there. I am coming there. So don't worry. Now today, we want to snack on Mr. Snackman again. This Mr. Snackman is becoming a pain in the neck, and we want to keep snacking on him and snacking on him and snacking on him. This is the so-called JT podcast. The man who thinks he's a thinker, he's an analyst, and I don't know what else he thinks he is. But those are just hot air. Now, I watched a video of his that he did. I'm not so sure when that is. I think it was this week, yeah. He made a 1 hour 30-minute video. 1 hour 30-minute analysis video. You know of what? Of Marwa's last live stream. 1 hour 30 minutes. So what does this tell you? That if Marwa doesn't do a live stream, this man will go hungry because he cannot look for any content. He is contentless. But that's beside the point. Let's just look at some of the things he came up with. Now, this JT, the thinker, decided that Marwa is comparing himself to Wode. Marwa is comparing himself to Wode. Wode has over 1.5 million subscribers. Marwa has over 500 subscribers. So why would Marwa be comparing himself to Wode? They live in different parts of the planet. They do different things. So why would they be comparing themselves? And anyway, Marwa did not even call any YouTuber's name. Marwa said big African YouTubers. He basically was talking about what big African YouTubers do. He did not call any name. But of course, Mr. Thinker, because he knows everything and he thinks so much, he decided that it was Wode. So, why not? Why not? So, Mr. Snackman Thinker, let me tell you, what Marwa talked about, or what he was saying, is very true. Now, one of the things he said is that God put him here for a reason. And that is true. We all know that. He is in this world for a reason, just like you are here for a reason, and I am here for a reason. And maybe he has found his purpose, and that is also true. So what has that got to do with you? He has found his purpose, and he knows what it is, and he told it to you in black and white. So why does it make you feel so bad? The fact is that Marwa has helped many people. He has helped many people, whether you like it or not. That's the truth of the matter. He knows it, you know it, God knows it. So, get it into your head. That's a fact. Now, the second thing he said, and which is true, Marwa is the only YouTuber who has created a YouTube village in the whole world. In the whole world. Look around you and tell me which other YouTube village exists. The only one that exists is the Nyabohanse YouTube village. That is the truth. The third thing he said, he has opened YouTube channels for many people, and that's why he was challenging these other bigger YouTubers. Why? What have they done? They have not even, many of them might even be the only YouTubers in their villages, because they don't want competition. Marwa has opened YouTube channels for many people, or he has facilitated the opening of these channels, or he has influenced the opening of these channels, including you and me. And that's a fact that we cannot dispute. 4. These big YouTubers never help to uplift small YouTubers. This is something that is known. It's all over out there. It is not news for everybody. It's public knowledge that big YouTubers do not help to uplift small YouTubers. And that's why even those YouTubers who came to nyabohanse for the party, that was one of the things they were crying about, that big YouTubers do not give them a platform to even say hi. That is a fact. So even your own Maya that you are talking about, and your demigod Maya that you have decided to worship, try going just try going to his house and see if you will see him. The way YouTubers flock Marwa's home when he comes or when he's around, including you and Nairobi Teacher. You were at Marwa's home. You even interviewed him. Have you interviewed any other big YouTuber apart from Marwa? No. You have, look, and you're here talking as if you know so much. The only big YouTuber you have interviewed is Marwa. And that might be your only big YouTuber you will interview in a long time, until you also become big. Meanwhile, sit on that chair of yours and wait. And number 5, big YouTubers will only do a collaboration with you for a fee. That is also public knowledge. If you didn't know that, then I'm shocked. Try interviewing these big YouTubers. Let's see if they will even answer your call, or if you will even make it past their doorsteps if you manage to reach their houses. Try that. Wode is around. Try going to knock on his door and tell him, I want to talk to you, and let's see what happens. And number 6, the list is long and is long. So the things Marwa talked about are all true. But you see, because you do not want to accept, because of your jealousy, you cannot see that what he said is true. You want to behave as if he's a liar, he's lying. These are facts that I've just mentioned, 5 of them, and the list is long, and they are all true. Try any one of them and let's see if it's not true. Therefore, the fact is, there are YouTubers out there who have never done anything for their people, even for their own sisters, like he said. There are many. Wode has a village. Do you know his village? Do you know his mother? Do you know his father? Do you know his sisters? Do you know his relatives? How many of them have YouTube channels? So please, and how many of them has he given shout outs in those YouTube channels of his? You people milk people. Once you have milked them, you walk away and start bringing shenanigans against them. This man. Now this man, the famous thinker Snackman, said that Marwa expects people who he has opened channels for to praise him. And I asked myself, which school did this man go to? Did he even go to school, or did he learn English like Mayugno learned? Mayugno says English is not vegetable. Mr. Snackman, did you go to school? Because if you know English, then you do know what praising somebody is. And the other words which I will introduce to you that you didn't mention. So, we know, like I have said and I've mentioned and I've repeated, that Marwa has opened channels for many people. And when I say many people, I'm thinking of more than 7 years worth of YouTubing since he started his YouTube channel or since he got monetized. More than 7 years of YouTubing. How many people do you think he has opened YouTube channels for? Can you even begin to count? No, because you have no idea. How many of these people have you had coming out to praise him? Because you know, for you, you are only looking at those little boys running around in the streets of Nyabohanse. So for you, those are the people you think are praising Marwa. Marwa has people, bigger people he has opened YouTube videos for, YouTube channels for. In the past, in his YouTube journey. Leave alone the nyabohanse guys. These are just guys that came surfaced like 1 or 2 years ago. So, what are you talking about exactly? Which praise are you talking about? And by the way, do you know there's a difference between appreciation, acknowledgement, and praising somebody? I don't think you know, because if you knew, then you'd have used a different terminology. Look at authors, for example. If you look at an author's book, you will always see acknowledgements and appreciations. Do you want to say these authors want people to praise them, praise them, praise them? No, that is appreciation. How about musicians? And how about actors and even movies once a movie has been made? We have appreciation and acknowledgements. And this runs on. Anytime you watch a movie, you see the acknowledgements and appreciations. Why don't we hear people saying, oh, this company wants us to praise them all the time. This actor wants us to praise him all the time. My God, my God, my God. There is always that column of appreciation and acknowledgement. We have seen even celebrities come out and appreciate those who have helped them reach where they are. And using various platforms, not just one platform. We have seen actors coming out in different platforms acknowledging those who have lifted them up many times. So what is wrong with people who Marwa has helped doing this? What is wrong with that? People all over the world send appreciation to people who have helped them. But when you hear somebody appreciating Marwa, oh, he wants to be praised. Oh, they are always praising him. Oh, he's playing God. You know. Anyway, if you have a small mind, you have a small mind. And your mind can never grow. Because you have chosen to identify yourself with small people. People who are not aiming to go anywhere. People who just want to be where they are. You have your 1,000 subscribers, 2,000 subscribers. You live in Nyabohanse. You get donations. You are fine. So you can just run around causing mayhem and chaos so long as donations keep coming. And that's where you belong. You need to be a village YouTuber. You cannot even be an international YouTuber because of your mindset. It's for small people who didn't go to school. If you went to school, I would like to see that school that you went to. What we see happening to Marwa is appreciation. And by the way, let me tell you, even if somebody stands on our biggest platform today as I speak to you, you went to one of the biggest platforms in the world, look for it, see where it is, and go and stand there. Or you went to the tallest building in the world, maybe like the Burj Khalifa in Dubai, and you stood there and you took the biggest microphone and you shouted your appreciation for me or for another person or for whoever. You did that today. And then tomorrow, you went back and betrayed me, even if it's not on a platform. The fact that you shouted your appreciation on a platform, or on the biggest platform, or on the tallest building will be nothing, because you have betrayed me. You have gone and bitten me in the back like a mouse. You have gone and bitten me in the back. I will tell you off. And even if it's a celebrity, they will tell you off. It doesn't matter who he is. You praise me today, tomorrow you come and bite my back. They will tell you off. They will tell you off. Check Hollywood and see the shenanigans that go on there. And see what happens when one person bites another's back. Let's see what happens. Let's see, do they smile? No, they don't smile. They tell it to you in the face. So, you expect Marwa to sit there and smile if somebody whose hand he held and taught how to wipe his nose betrayed him? And yet other people do it every day, but you choose to keep quiet because it is Marwa who is saying that. This is the same world. Like I said, Marwa is a human being. He has blood in his veins and he bleeds like everybody else. So if somebody bites his back, he has every right to come and tell that person off. Whether it's online on a live stream, in a phone call, or in the backyard, it doesn't really matter. You have betrayed somebody, you need to be told off. And that is the problem. You people betray people every day. Look at those guys in Nyabohanse. They betray people every day and they expect people to keep quiet. That's a bad habit and they must be told off. Because I don't want my child growing up to be like that. Shameful. And the other thing Marwa said, sincerely, Marwa's channel did not grow on handouts. It didn't grow on shoutouts. No, it was hard work. Hard work. He has been growing it bit by bit himself. People like you want to come and take shortcuts, not work hard, go to nyabohanse party for a shout out, then you come back and sit in that stool of yours with your microphone and bite the finger that you used to climb. You see, you want shortcut. You don't want to work hard, but you want the shortcut so you can start moving up. Oh, who does that? Ha ha ha. Try another one. And like Marwa said, and I agree with him, this is why rich people don't sit with poor people. Again, I agreed with him. You said, oh, how can he say such a horrible thing? That is not a horrible thing. That is a fact. Look around you. Do you see Wode going to the village and looking for some of those like street boys and just sitting with them? No, not just because he looks down on them. But the thing is, the way they think, their expectations, their mentalities are very, very different. You have higher expectations. And when you sit with them, you expect high from them. They want average. They don't reason like you. So it's true. You are of different levels. And that's why we say birds of the same feather flock together. So there's nothing horrible about that. Stay in your lane and stay where you are so that you learn how to grow from where you are. Because if you take somebody who is so ignorant and put him on level 3, he will not have understood the other steps 1, 2, and 3. How to get to level 3. He will have flown to level 3. So he will think that is where people are supposed to be, and he'll start behaving like in the way that you see these nyabohanseans behaving. So step down and move up and move up and learn the value of hard work and the value of growing. They always say, oh, my channel grows organically. Oh, my subscribers grow organically. They don't. Those are subscribers that are pushed to you by either the lazy gang or Marwa, one of the two. So you don't know what hard work is. And that's why they are behaving like that. They suddenly bumped into money. It's like somebody who wins a charity sweepstake or a lottery. Look at these guys who win lotteries, what they do. They never make use of that money. They don't use it well. They just go and squander it, and before you know it, they are broke. Because they never went through the process of making the money. And that's how where JT is. He has never gone through any process. Huh? Like Mary TV said yesterday, he was talking to Gintu when she was, looking at that shenanigan thing that Gintu did with that title deed, the land, Jamaican uncle's land. So he said, if you turn against me, because Gintu was complaining that Marwa, when he was at the villa, he had subscribers and he would have views and his channel was doing well. And then when he left the villa, the subscribers left, there were no views, and now he was lost. So he wasn't seeing those views. So that was his complaint. And Mary told him sincerely, you do not expect that. When you turn against me, you expect that you should continue having my subscribers? No, these are my subscribers. They are not your subscribers. Go and get your own subscribers, because my subscribers subscribe to you because of me. If you turn against me, I don't even need to tell them. They will walk away themselves. So guys, you in fact, these people are just jokers. They are just jokers. So this man wants Marwa, after these people have betrayed him and done all sorts of nonsense, he should tell his subscribers, oh, my subscribers, these guys have done all these bad things about me, but stay with him and continue supporting him. Just stay. That doesn't happen. Mr. Thinker, that doesn't happen anywhere in this world, even in your own country where you come from. Even in your own house, it will not happen. If somebody turns against you, you will not tell him to take your furniture and everything that belongs to you and go with it. It doesn't happen like that. So stop cheating people. This is something that happens everywhere in the world, whether you go abroad, you go to America, you go to UK, you go to Greece, Rome, Italy, Jamaica, wherever, Seychelles. It's the same thing. If you turn against me, you don't expect to go away with my things. You carry my things, carry my car, carry my clothes, my furniture, and even take my house. No, you leave them behind and go and buy your own. That's how it is. Stop cheating people. You want these things to happen in Marwa's house, but you, in your own house, I don't think they can happen. Look at this thinker. As far as he's concerned, Marwa's business is shout-outs. And then again, you see, he is wrong. I don't know how he decided that he's a thinker. This man, I don't know where he got that title. He titled himself. Let people give you the title. Don't give yourself a title. You overthink. You don't even think. You just bring out things that is who you are. That is who you are, and those are the things that you do, so you want to apply them to somebody else. That's not thinking. And like I said, you are wrong. Because let me tell you, the only thing that Marwa does here is that he's the only one that agrees. I'm putting agreed in big capital glaring letters. he is the only one who agrees to give shout-outs. And anyway, even if shout-out is his business, so what? He is free to run his business the way he wants. Other YouTubers, you know very well, do not give shout-outs because they don't want to share a platform and their subscribers with the likes of you. They will not share the subscribers with the like of you. Try that and see if it will happen. Come back and tell us on that same channel of yours. Ask CJ and BT how many subscribers they got from Maya. After that meeting, they stayed in Maya's Airbnb. How many subscribers did they come back with after that those number of days? Have you asked them? I have seen Maya giving selective shout-outs. Selective. And that usually depends on, for example, if he's reviewing a project and talking about a project, then that is when he will come and give that person a shout-out. Selective shout-out. Did he give BT and CJ shout-outs? Because if he did, they were not on his channel. It's BT and CJ who brought Maya on their channels. Did they appear in his channel? Ladies and gentlemen, my question is, did CJ and BT appear in Wode Maya's channel? Did they appear in Miss Trudy's channel? Because I don't know. I've tried to check, but I've not seen any video in Wode Maya's channel or in Miss Trudy's channel featuring CJ and BT. Their videos appear in CJ's channel and in BT's channel. Why? Because these are selfish people. They want to guard their brand. In fact, CJ talked at length about how they talked a lot. I don't know whether it was CJ or BT who said that. But I know they spent quite a bit of time together. They would eat together and that kind of thing. But off camera. In fact, he said off camera. Why was it off camera? Because you don't want to dilute your brand with small YouTubers from the village, a small village in Kenya. That is the bottom line. You don't want to dilute your big channel with these small YouTubers from some small village in Kenya. Who are they? Because otherwise the normal thing would have been Marwa featuring these two YouTubers in his channel and giving them a shout out. And that would have propelled them to some different height. That is the fact. Now, the other thing, this guy who calls himself a thinker is that, you know, he kept going on about how Marwa goes around talking about the people he has helped. Or he always said, oh, this person, I'm the one who brought him up, or I'm the one who opened the channel for him, this person, I brought him up, etc., etc. And he said, you don't hear Wode Maya saying that. Why don't you hear Wode Maya saying that? Because these are two different things that this guy is comparing. This man, like I said, has no brain. He doesn't think. He only thinks literally. He has a head for literal comprehension, but he doesn't look beyond literal comprehension. For example, here, how can you compare? He talks about, Marwa never talks about, you know, mentions people who work in his office for him or people who work in his Airbnbs and etc., etc. But that's the truth. How can he talk about them? Marwa talks about these people who work for him because everybody who works for Marwa ends up having a YouTube channel because Marwa opens a YouTube channel for them. All his workers eventually end up with a YouTube channel. he gives them a shout out in his channel. And he asks his subscribers to go and support them through his channel. Wode does not do that. Those people who work for him, are they also YouTubers? Do they have YouTube channels? And if they have YouTube channels, how come Maya has never come out to give these people who work for him, who also have YouTube channels, a shout out and told people to subscribe for them and make them grow? Because he doesn't want unnecessary competition. He doesn't want unnecessary competition. He wants to do his thing, you do your thing. He has employed you to do this, stick to the job description and do that. And I think that is what Marwa should do now. Employ somebody, give them a job description, let them stick to that. If they want to be YouTubers, let them get out of your house and go and do their YouTube things themselves. Maya is guarding his brand from any kind of pollution and nonsense. Marwa was generous and shared what he had with people because he thought this was a way of helping people. But as it turned out, these people are not helpable. And that's why he says, this person, I help this person, I help, because he did help them. Every person who works for him, even the shamba boy, even the one who cleans the fish pond, even the one who works in the house, even the electrician, all of them, he opens channels for them. Does Wode do that? So how can you even start comparing such people? It means you do not have a head that can think beyond what you can see. Because if you had a head that could think beyond what you could see, you'd automatically know that these are two things that you cannot compare. They are two different situations. Wow, thinker man. It looks like you stopped thinking. Now, another thing that I just want to add to that, if, for example, you want to sell a brand or sell something or advertise something or showcase something, what do? You call or you talk about people who already have that thing and who are already using it. That's a simple principle. It's used in teaching, it's used in marketing, it's used in businesses, it's used even in science. That if you're opening a channel for somebody, you can say, oh, for example, I opened a channel for Mayugno 2 years ago, and look at his hard work, he has reached here. I opened a channel for so-and-so, he has reached here. I opened a channel for so-and-so, those are examples. So referring to people he has helped, really, what is wrong with that? He's using that as an example. If you work hard in your channel, you will become like so-and-so who I also opened channel for and now he's here. Or if you don't work hard, you will become like so-and-so who also opened a channel at the same time, but look at where he is. That is what you do. And that is what Marwa does. So if your head does not allow you to go beyond literal comprehension and see beyond that and make connections, then I don't know how you in the world you decided that you are an analyst and a thinker, because you are none of those two things. Your mind is just too small to comprehend big things. Now, again, again he said, Marwa said small YouTubers, big YouTubers don't like him because he's spoiling their business. This again is a well-known fact. It's out there. It's public knowledge. It's not something that Burundi Traveler came up with. You see, again, small minds think of small things. This is not something that came through Burundian Traveler. This is something that many people know and have talked about. That big YouTubers don't encourage this thing of just opening channels for people, because they do collaborations, they do shout outs at a price, at a fee. So everybody likes a free thing. So if you know that somebody is providing the same thing, service that you are offering for free, they will definitely go for to the person who's providing the free service. And the business owners will not like it, because you're spoiling business for them. That's the truth. So where did you come up with this thing of, oh, he had this line from Burundi Traveler, this thing that he's talking about? My dear, please use your brain. Sit and use your brain before you come to that channel of yours to start analyzing things. Because really, you are not analyzing anything. But then, of course, anyway, what can I say? How can you know? How can you know these things? Let me tell you why this guy knows nothing. Because this guy supposedly is a Forex trader. Do you know what a Forex trader does? Maybe this man will explain to you. But one thing I know for sure is that Forex trading is one of the most lucrative businesses that you can do. In fact, is a money-making activity. I don't know what to call it in economics, so I'm calling it activity. It's a money-making venture. You can make a lot of money in a very short time, and if you are actually good at it, money can just be flowing to you, because Forex is always moving up and down. And right now, anyway, let's leave Forex trading. So this Forex trading also, as lucrative as it is also one of the fronts for some of the biggest scammers in the world. It's a big front for scammers, very, very big front, and you can lose a lot of money to some of these scammers and swindlers. So the question is, what kind of Forex trader were you? Were you a swindler or a scammer? Because if you see a Forex trader who leaves his lucrative Forex trading business to go to a small tiny village in Kenya with a camera, he doesn't even come from Kenya. He's not a Kenyan. This Forex trader is not even a Kenyan. Yet, he left his Forex trading business to come to a very, very small village in Kenya, in the Kenya-Tanzanian border. Just visualize that. Carrying a camera and a microphone to interview. Do you know who he came to interview? Wannabe YouTubers and small upcoming YouTubers. For how many views? 100 views. This man over here who says he's a Forex trader. So if you see that, just know there is something wrong with this Forex trader or the Forex trade that he is doing. So this man that is sitting here calling himself a thinker and coming up with such outrageous ideas, you can see now who he is. A scammer behind the camera. A scammer behind the camera. Because if this supposed Forex trader starts spending his time interviewing small YouTubers, then you know for sure there is something not right with this Forex trader. In fact, this could be one of those Forex scammer platforms that you are usually warned about. When you want to trade in Forex, you are usually warned about some platforms. These might be some of those kind of platforms where your money goes in and never comes out and you never get your Forex. So they tell you, oh, we are trading with it, it's moving. And they tell you, okay, if you want to withdraw, you discover you cannot withdraw anything. And then the platform just disappears and another one appears. Or they just go flat on you and you try to call them and they don't respond. That time, he's in Nyabohanse interviewing people. That's the Forex trader, the kind. So this man, no wonder he's always calling people scammer, 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 because he is a scammer himself. A Forex trader that leaves his business to go to interview people in Nyabohanse, in Marwa's party, and to interview Marwa. Wow, that is no Forex trader, my dears. That is somebody else. That is JT Podcast. So, look for him. You'll find him. Now, this man goes on back to Marwa. That Marwa, every Sunday, Marwa comes out and creates drama in his channel. Or rather, once a week, he comes out and creates drama in his channel. And then goes back and waits by attacking people or saying all sorts of things to people, and then goes back. And that is how he drives traffic into his channel. So for a whole week, people will be going to his channel to see what he said, etc., etc. And that is so ironical. Because who went there to look for things? Him. He went to Marwa's drama live stream video. And do you know what he created? A 1.5 hour video of what he calls analysis. So if he's complaining about that, why did he go there to look for information? That is the irony, because that's exactly what he's doing. Marwa always holds a live stream every week. His fans know that, and they look forward to it. His subscribers know that, and they look forward to it, and they wait for it. And the live stream, why do you have a live stream? Because that's what you want to share your concerns, or you want to update your subscribers and your fans, or you just want to, just have a nice time and fun and just show them what you're doing. That's what a live stream is for. So if something has happened that you want to talk about, you will talk about it in your live stream and let your fans know that this is what is happening. So what is wrong with that? Why is he complaining about that? That's Marwa's live stream. That's what he wants to do there. Marwa also knows that out there, in that jungle of the YouTube, there are people like this man, this Snackman. There are people like him who have zero matter in their brains. So he does a live so they can go and scramble for the spoils and see what they can scrape from there to earn their keep. So this man is simply earning his keep by scraping the bottom of the sufuria of that live stream that Marwa did. Because he cannot get the gist and the juice of it. He doesn't understand it. He doesn't know. The all he can do is scrape the bottom and then come and talk about it. Oh my God. He made a 1.5 hour video about it. That shows how hungry this man was. So he was just waiting. When is that live stream coming? What is he going to say? So he can grab at something and talk about. Well, you got it. You talked about it. Good luck for you. And fun fact, by the way, let me tell you, this guy only has views when he talks about Marwa. Everything else he tries to talk about turns to zero. Everything else he talks about, go to his channel and check. Check this man out. This Mr. Know-it-all, Mr. Thinkerman, Snackerman, Thinkerman, Analyzer Man. Go back and check his channel. This man tried to talk about Mr. Beast, who is one of the biggest YouTubers in the world. Do you know how many views he got? He got 128. Mr. Beast's subscribers will not even think about listening to what you're saying. He talked about Mr. Trump being Mr. Trump and Musk interview. Trump is a president and Trump has fans. He has fanatics who love him. He has a following of die-hard followers. None of them watched your video. Do you know how many views he got? 265. And then this man also talked about Mr. Biden, who is the president of the US. So you expect that many people will want to see what this guy is talking about, Mr. Biden. Oh, only 146 people went to watch. He even talked about Miss Cristiano, who is one of the fastest growing YouTube channels. Do you know how many views he got? Go and find out. So this man basically is a known entity. Non-entity. He only gets views when he talks about Marwa, by the way. The one time he talks about Marwa, he gets views. That's why he's clutching onto Marwa like a second skin. He cannot let Marwa go. This is his meal ticket, without whom he will be dead. He will be a non-entity. This JT podcast person, aka Forex trader, aka scammer thinker. Yeah, no wonder, thinker scammer. You think of how you are going to scam people. That's him. So, Mr. Man, stop pretending, Mr. Thinking Chameleon Man. This Mr. Thinking Chameleon Man came to Marwa's party, interviewed Marwa. In fact, he even said, this man is an icon. Marwa is an icon. Because that time, he was looking for subscribers. Chameleon Man. He interviewed Marwa. He went to the party and interviewed other people. So, after interviewing them, he discovered that his videos were not going anywhere. They were not moving. Why? Because let me tell you, this guy makes the most horrible videos. His videos are horrible, terrible. So that's how he changed to reaction. So this Mr. Forex trader, Mr. Thinker, Mr. Snackman, and whatever else he likes to call himself, is a non-entity. He's a failure YouTuber who is now clutching onto Marwa's garment to make it out of oblivion and make a name for himself. So Mr. Man, continue. Marwa will continue doing his drama or shenanigan or whatever you decide to call it. But that will be his original content. He is not picking anybody's content. He's not groping at anybody. He's not holding on to some other person's trouser or shirt for dear life. He is living his life the way he wants to live it every single day. When he wakes up, he decides, this is what I want to do. You, when you wake up, you decide, what has Marwa done? What has Mayugno done? What has I don't know who done? That is your job. Sorry, man, you are nothing. So, ladies and gentlemen, my subscribers, my watchers, that is JT Podcast for you. Thank you very much for watching. Please do not forget to hit the subscribe button, share my videos, and like, so we can move this channel to greater heights. And as you hit the subscribe button, please comment and tell me what you think about what I have said today. May God bless you.